Hi, this is Mary Jo McCauley again, and I just moved over to actually do the demonstration of how to do a healing. Now, you can use this process before any type of modality that you want to use. If you're a theta healer, if you're a healing touch, if you do Reiki, etc., all of them work with this process. Now, you've already done the wiping off and the protection, and next you want to make sure that you ground yourself so that you are grounded to the earth, and then get very quiet and tap into that divine white energy from source, from God, because that's where all the healing is. Healers don't heal. Healers get to be the conduit to allow the healing to go through. And the way you get really good at it is by doing it a lot and not judging yourself. So get very quiet. If you can't get quiet, simply do a meditation to get you into that space, into that quiet space. I have a couple of meditations, and there are other ones that you can do. Get yourself very quiet. Tap into that divine energy after you have grounded yourself. And as you tap into source energy and you let it start filling you up and filling your heart chakra, call on Archangels Michael and Raphael. You're going to call on Archangel Michael to watch over you during this entire time. And then call on Raphael, because Raphael, Archangel Raphael, is the healing archangel. And archangels, he can help intensify the healing that you are sending to your client. And he can also help you, if you want, to become a medical intuitive and see exactly where in the body you want to send the energy to. Okay, so you've tapped into that energy. And when you're ready, bring your client in. I have my friend Stephen Rahm is coming in. He is a healer himself, and I'm going to have him stand like this. Now, if you're doing a healing a one-on-one like this, what you do is the person that is giving the healing comes in like a T to the shoulder of the other person. Okay? And when you do this, allow yourself, don't judge yourself, first of all. First and foremost, don't judge. Allow this to happen. Get very quiet, and the first thing you do is you call in Archangel Michael to watch over you during this time, and Archangel Raphael, who is the healing archangel. Archangel Raphael will help intensify the healing process. Okay, now start like this. Get quiet. Go back into that wonderful energy, that energy of pure love. Go into that. If you're having a hard time going into that, do a meditation. I have a couple of meditations online. Do a meditation. Get yourself into that nice, quiet place. And then place your hands over the head of the individual that you are doing the healing for. And see or sense this divine white and golden light coming down from the universe and going right into the top of their head, into their crown chakra. Now you will see Stephen move. This, again, he's a healer, and this is involuntary. When energy starts going through him, he gets these movements. This is something that happens. Everybody is I tend to sway. Know that all of this is very normal. But he is allowing energy to come into him right now, coming into his crown chakra. And we're going down and we're sending it all the way down, and now it's going into his third eye. See it going into his third eye. That's right in between your two physical eyes, right in the eyebrows, and see the energy going down. You can see this white light coming down in your mind's eye. Good. And see it all clearing, and then you can see it going into the throat chakra. Good. It's coming in and it's allowing him to be able to speak his truth. And most important right now is into the heart chakra. Right in the center of the chest, you can see it going in. Feel that white light coming in and cleansing that chakra and totally opening it up. Down into the solar plexus chakra. And you can do this as slowly or as quickly as you need. But we're clearing each chakra one by one. We're down into the sacral or the spleen chakra. Good. And finally, all the way down into the root chakra at the base of the spine. And then we keep sending that white light down into the ground, down through his legs, through the bottom of his feet, and into the earth. So he stays grounded with this, and then pulls that energy back up, that blue magnetic energy from Mother Earth, pulls it back up into his body, and the two energies mix, and they start filling his body. At this point, he is totally ready for a complete healing. And you can start working on that. This is something that you could do no matter what healing modality that you use. If you use Theta, if you use Reiki, if you use healing touch, so on and so on. All of them, EFT. Use these methods initially. And now is a time, if you're interested, you don't have to do this. But at this point, you can go in and you can start asking Archangel Raphael to help you to identify anything in his body where energy needs to be sent. It's what's called being a medical intuitive. And the more often you do this, you'll be surprised how good you get at it. But it's very simple. You go like this, and as you're sending this, like, okay, I'm getting energy that really needs to go down into this whole arm. It's starting up at the shoulder, but it really needs to go down in this whole arm. Does that make sense to you, Stephen?
Very much so.
Yeah, okay, because I immediately, I don't know why, I kept getting drawn to that. But I was, so I just ask your client, is that where it needs? And then you send the energy. I can feel my hands buzzing right now. His hands, Stephen's, when he does healing, his hands get very, very hot. But you allow that energy to go all the way down and send it down in through the arm, wherever it is most needed. Boy, you really worked out or did something, folks. I know Stephen, and this is not his typical arm. Good, 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 good. There we go. Good, and keep allowing it. And you'll know pretty much when to stop. I'm not going to do the whole time right now with Stephen. You'd be surprised at how fast it goes, though, too. We thank Raphael. This is just the demonstration right now. So you can ask where to send it. If you don't know where to send it to his heart. Send it to his heart chakra and ask that it be brought to whatever part of his body that needs the healing. And when you're finished doing the whole healing, you again come to the top and cap him off. Don't let him get stuck. You don't want him driving a car while he's in an altered state. Good. But this is something, this basic healing technique is something that you can do no matter what modality of healing that you're using. How are you doing right now?
Good, slightly warm.
Slightly warm. That happens too. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if people start swaying if you're doing this. And the fact is now he can do it for me. You don't have to watch that one, but he can do it for me too. It's a great thing to practice with a friend. So I thank you so much for tuning in. That's just the basics on how to do a healing. Remember to prepare for it. Remember how to do it. Clear the chakras first. Then go on to wherever you need it. If you want to do the medical intuitive, that's fine. And the final thing that you want to do is, as much as I love Stephen's energy, I'm cutting through. I'm asking Michael to cut through any etheric cords that are still attached to Stephen. I don't want to be attached to that energy anymore today. It's not helpful to him. It's not helpful to me. So Michael comes in with his sword and cuts through that energy. And then Raphael comes in with his green healing salve and helps us both. So I can go on through my day and Stephen can get on with his day. I thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please get a hold of me. Go to angelstalk.com, and I look forward to seeing you and helping you in the future. And Stephen, if you want to get a hold of Stephen.
Thank you, Mary Jo. It's been a great pleasure to actually be your patient this afternoon. And I look forward to working with you.
You can find Stephen through my website, for one. We do healings together frequently. And that's not like 1 + 1 = 2. That's like 1 + 1 = 5 when we get together. It's pretty amazing. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you, and I send you abundant angel blessings. Until next time.